Welcome to True Path Travel. Today we're exploring the 12 best places to visit in Germany, from the storybook castles and charming medieval towns to vibrant cities full of culture, history, and unforgettable food. Whether you're planning your first trip or looking for hidden gems, this guide to help you to discover the very best Germany has to offer. Let's begin the journey. You know, I often think of Germany as a grand old library, each region a different section with its own stories. From the Baltic to the Alps, every shelf reveals a new chapter. Towering volumes of history, fairy tale castles, and sleek museums sit side by side. Nature here can be tender and thunderous in the same breath, and yet, it's forward-looking, innovative to its core. All stitched together by trains that make big adventures feel easy. The joy is in the details that reward curious eyes. Look closer, and you see the forces that shaped modern Europe. Over the next 30 minutes, we'll explore the 12 essential places to experience in Germany. This isn't a quick list. It's context, culture, and the soul behind the postcard. For each stop, what it is: nature, towns, history and culture, underground wonders, sustainability, adventure, travel tips, and an honest impression. From vibrant avenues to misty peaks, we've got ground to cover. Let's get started. Our journey through Germany's great cities begins in its sprawling capital, Berlin. This is a metropolis defined by constant reinvention, a place where the turbulent currents of history and the vibrant pulse of modern creativity meet and merge. It's a city that doesn't just display its past, it lives with it, breathes it, and transforms it into something new every single day. Nowhere is this more apparent than at the Reichstag building, the seat of the German parliament. Shattered by war, left derelict by division, and finally restored after reunification, its magnificent glass dome, designed by architect Norman Foster, is a powerful statement. As you ascend its spiral walkway, you are literally rising above the politicians debating below, a symbol of a government transparent and accountable to its people. The 360-degree view from the top offers a stunning panorama of a city once broken, now whole. To truly understand Berlin, you must walk the line of the wall. The Berlin Wall Memorial on Bernauer Straße preserves a full section of the Death Strip, complete with a watchtower. Here, you can feel the chilling reality of the Cold War's shadow. Then, journey to the East Side Gallery, where international artists transformed the longest remaining stretch of the wall into a monument to peace, capturing the explosive joy of 1989's reunification in vivid color. But Berlin's history extends far beyond the 20th century. At Charlottenburg Palace, the city's largest royal residence, Prussian palaces whisper tales of Baroque elegance and regal ambition. Yet, just a short U-Bahn ride away, you'll find the Hackische Höfe, a series of interconnected hidden courtyards that buzz with independent cinemas, artisan boutiques, and vibrant art galleries. A perfect example of Berlin's ability to blend the monumental with the intimate. Berlin is also, surprisingly, a profoundly green capital. The vast Tiergarten, once a royal hunting ground, now serves as the city's beloved Central Park. Its sprawling lawns, serene lakes, and shaded pathways, along with the extensive network of canals and the River Spree, make nature an integral part of daily life for Berliners. Exploring Berlin is a tale of many neighborhoods. The central district of Mitte feels grand and monumental, home to many of the city's most famous landmarks. In contrast, Kreuzberg is proudly multicultural, alternative, and bohemian. Its streets are a canvas where vibrant murals turn raw history and social commentary into powerful open-air art, and the air is filled with the scent of spices from its famous Turkish market. To discover another, deeper layer of the city, you have to go underground. Below the bustling streets, a network of World War II air raid shelters, forgotten bunkers, and Cold War ghost stations reveal a hidden, haunting history. The non-profit organization Berliner Unterwelten, or Berlin Underworlds, brings these chilling stories to light through fascinating and often moving guided tours. Above ground, Berlin's commitment to a sustainable future is clear. A deeply ingrained bike culture, with over 1,000 kilometers of cycle paths, makes it one of the best ways to explore. This is supported by a world-class public transit system, a rigorous citywide recycling program, and immaculate public parks that are meticulously cared for by the community. For art and archaeology lovers, the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Museum Island is an absolute must. This unique ensemble of 5 world-class institutions houses treasures spanning 6,000 years of human history. Standing before the serene, timeless gaze of Queen Nefertiti in the Neues Museum, or witnessing the breathtaking scale of the Ishtar Gate in the Pergamon Museum, are unforgettable experiences. A practical tip: the Berlin welcome card often includes free entry and lets you skip the long queues. The best way to absorb it all is to embrace the local pace. Rent a bike, trace a section of the wall, explore a neighborhood, and then slow down in a leafy courtyard cafe for a Kaffee und Kuchen, the cherished German tradition of coffee and cake. By night, Berlin undergoes another transformation, swapping sober history for a heady, world-renowned nightlife. The options are endless, from sophisticated craft cocktail bars in Mitte to the legendary techno clubs like Berghain, temples of electronic music housed in repurposed industrial buildings. Overall, Berlin is raw, dynamic, and utterly essential. It's a city that doesn't just entertain, it teaches, challenges, and ultimately inspires with its resilience and relentless spirit of freedom. From the gritty dynamism of the north, we travel south to Bavaria's capital, Munich. Here, the atmosphere shifts entirely. This is a high-tech economic powerhouse with a regal heartbeat, a city of polish and prosperity, all set against the breathtaking backdrop of the distant Alpine horizons. Munich exudes a unique feeling the locals call Gemütlichkeit, a sense of warmth, coziness, and good cheer. This feeling is perhaps best experienced in the Englischer Garten, or English Garden. Astonishingly, this vast urban oasis is even larger than New York's Central Park. It's a place of delightful contrasts, where you can watch intrepid surfers ride a perpetual man-made wave on the Eisbach River, then wander just a few meters to toast with friends under the shade of chestnut trees in one of its 4 sprawling beer gardens. It's a park you can get lost in for hours. The city's heart is Marienplatz, the central square that has been Munich's hub since the 12th century. It thrums with life beneath the magnificent fairy tale facade of the new town hall. Twice a day, crowds gather to watch the famous Glockenspiel chime, its mechanical figures reenacting historical Bavarian tales. Despite the grandeur and the crowds, everything in Munich feels remarkably easy, cozy, and close. The city is steeped in the legacy of the Wittelsbach dynasty, who ruled Bavaria for over 700 years. Their splendor shines in opulent palaces like the Munich Residenz, a sprawling complex of courtyards and exquisitely decorated rooms. This deep-rooted tradition is celebrated with gusto in festivals throughout the year. While Oktoberfest is the most famous, its spirit of celebrating Bavarian culture, the music, the food, the community, is present year-round, and it goes far beyond the beer. Like Berlin, Munich has its own fascinating subterranean world. But here, it's one of civic pride and culinary comfort. Underground, the spotless U-Bahn stations are marvels of design, with many doubling as public art galleries. And in the city center, historic beer cellars, or Bierkeller, offer a cozy refuge where you can enjoy hearty Bavarian meals in atmospheric, vaulted halls. Munich is consistently ranked as one of the world's most livable cities, and it's easy to see why. It's green, clean, and remarkably calm for a city of its size. An extensive network of dedicated cycling routes and famously punctual clockwork public transit ensure that life flows smoothly and sustainably. One of Munich's greatest assets is its proximity to nature. The city is a perfect gateway to the Alps. A short and seamless train journey can transport you from the urban center to charming mountain towns, the shores of crystal-clear lakes like Starnberg or Tegernsee, and the trailheads of spectacular hikes. It's a lifestyle that perfectly balances sophisticated city living with outdoor adventure. Overall, Munich is elegant and kind-hearted. It's a masterclass in smart city living, infused with a rich cultural heritage and a welcoming alpine soul. It's a city that invites you to slow down, breathe deeply, and enjoy the good life. Our final destination takes us to the north, to Germany's second-largest city, Hamburg. This is the country's mighty gateway to the world. Here, raw maritime muscle blends with refined lakeside leisure, creating a city with a confident swagger forged by centuries of global trade as a leading member of the Hanseatic League. Water is the city's lifeblood, shaping its architecture, its economy, and its very identity. This dynamic is perfectly encapsulated, where old meets new at the waterfront. The UNESCO-listed Speicherstadt, the world's largest complex of warehouses, is a stunning maze of red brick Gothic architecture, crisscrossed by canals and bridges. This historic heart of the port now meets the bold, futuristic glass and steel forms of Hafen City, one of Europe's most ambitious urban regeneration projects. Crowned by the Elbphilharmonie Concert Hall, whose glass facade shimmers like a wave or a sail, it's a breathtaking symbol of Hamburg's forward-looking vision. To grasp the sheer magnitude of Hamburg, a harbor tour is absolutely essential. Weaving between colossal container ships and towering cranes, the steel cathedrals of modern commerce, you begin to understand the city's global scale and the powerful story of its maritime soul. A practical tip: Public Ferry Line 62 is part of the city's transit system and offers a fantastic and affordable alternative to private tours. Away from the polished waterfront, the district of St. Pauli roars with a different kind of energy. Famous for its Reeperbahn, the city's red light and entertainment district, it's a place of neon grit and unapologetic fun. This is where a young band called the Beatles cut their teeth in the early 1960s, playing marathon sets in smoky clubs. That raw creative spirit still runs loose here today, with countless live music venues, independent theaters, and dive bars. As a port city on the front line of climate change, Hamburg's commitment to sustainability rides the tide. The public transport network cleverly integrates ferries, turning a commute into a scenic cruise. The port is a pioneer in providing shoreside power to docked cruise ships to reduce emissions. And throughout the city, lush green spaces are meticulously stitched into the urban and waterfront fabric, making it one of Europe's greenest cities. Overall, Hamburg is a city of captivating contrasts. Historic and hyper-modern, elegant and edgy, industrious and relaxed. It's a place that lives with the rhythm of the tides, constantly evolving, yet always true to its proud, independent character. And thanks to its superb public transport and walkable core, it's brilliantly easy to explore. Our journey through Germany's west begins on the banks of the mighty Rhine, in a city that has witnessed 2 millennia of history unfold. This is Cologne, or Köln as the Germans know it, a metropolis founded by the Romans, defined by its river, and living in the mighty shadow of its breathtaking cathedral. The Kölner Dome is more than just a church, it is the city's heart and soul. A colossal masterpiece of Gothic architecture, its construction began in 1248, and, remarkably, wasn't completed until 1880, a project spanning over 6 centuries. Inside, it houses the Shrine of the Three Kings, a golden sarcophagus said to contain the remains of the Magi, making it a major pilgrimage site for centuries. The cathedral's twin spires, which miraculously survived the extensive bombing of World War II, stand today as an enduring symbol of hope and resilience. Life in Cologne flows by the river, animated by a distinctly cheerful and open-minded spirit. This is a city that knows how to enjoy itself. You'll see it along the promenade, where locals gather to sip Kölsch, the local brew, always served in slim 200-milliliter Stange glasses. And you feel it most intensely during Carnival, when the entire city erupts in a joyous, week-long festival of costumes and parades, a tradition that is the very essence of Cologne's soul. But to truly understand Cologne, you must look down. Ancient Rome lingers just underfoot. The Roman Germanic Museum, built around the spectacular, perfectly preserved Dionysus mosaic, showcases the city's origins as a provincial capital. Here you can trace the lines of Roman villas, gates, and even sewers. It's a tangible connection to the past, a reminder that this modern city stands on foundations laid by emperors. For a different perspective, one must ascend. The south tower of the cathedral offers a formidable challenge. Climb 533 steps in a tight spiral staircase. The journey upward is an experience in itself, taking you past the colossal St. Peter's Bell, the largest free-swinging bell in the world. Your reward at the summit is one of Germany's finest urban panoramas, a sweeping view where the Rhine becomes your compass, guiding your eye across the cityscape. From this vantage point, you can't miss the Hohenzollern Bridge, glittering with a forest of lovelocks. A cruise on the river offers a view from below, passing under the thousands of padlocks left by couples as a token of their affection. It's a modern tradition in an ancient city, a testament to Cologne's walkable, welcoming, and wonderfully connected nature. Following the river south leads to Rheinauhafen, a striking example of urban renewal. This former commercial port has been transformed into a vibrant quarter for living, culture, and business. The architecture is bold, most notably, the three crane houses that mimic the historic loading cranes that once dominated the skyline. It's a showcase of smart, sustainable redevelopment, a place where new greens and forward-thinking design have revitalized an old port. Leaving the city behind, we follow the river into its most celebrated stretch. Between Bingen and Koblenz, the Rhine carves its way through the landscape, tightening into a dramatic gorge. This is the Upper Middle Rhine Valley, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, where the hillsides bristle with an astonishing concentration of medieval castles, more than 40 of them guarding the waterway. For centuries, this was a vital trade artery, and the river's commercial pulse is still strong. Trade still rumbles past on long barges, sharing the water with pleasure cruisers. On the steep, sun-drenched slopes, terraced vines cling to the earth. This is Riesling country, where the slate soil absorbs the day's warmth and imparts a distinctive minerality to the wine. From the deck of a boat, the landscape feels mythical. Legends take shape at the Lorelei, a massive slate rock at the river's narrowest and deepest point. It was here, the 19th-century poet Heinrich Heine wrote, that a beautiful siren would lure sailors to their doom with her enchanting song. The story is pure fiction, but it captures the spirit of the place perfectly. Here, romance is baked into every bend. The riverbanks are strung with impossibly picturesque villages. Towns like Rüdesheim and Bacharach charm visitors with their narrow, cobbled alleys, half-timbered houses, and welcoming tasting rooms, or Weinstuben. Each village offers a chance to step ashore and immerse yourself in the region's winemaking culture. For those who prefer to explore on foot, the Rheinsteig Trail offers a more intimate connection with the landscape. This long-distance path follows the river's right bank, climbing high above the valley for spectacular bird's-eye views. Each step along the trail reframes the classic composition of river, castle, and village, offering a new masterpiece around every corner. While the region has no natural caves, the winemakers have created their own subterranean worlds. No caves here, yet stone cellars are a world below, cool and quiet sanctuaries where the alchemy of winemaking takes place. It is here, in the stillness, where geology becomes a glass of crisp, aromatic Riesling. Further south, where the Neckar River flows into the Rhine plain, lies Heidelberg. Instantly captivating, it is the quintessential romantic university town, crowned by a magnificent red sandstone ruin that has been stealing hearts for centuries. Unlike many German cities, Heidelberg was spared from wartime destruction, preserving its Baroque old town and its enchanting atmosphere. The castle itself is a glorious mix of architectural styles, a testament to centuries of additions and alterations. You can wander through its sprawling courtyards, peek into the fascinating German Pharmacy Museum, and marvel at the Heidelberg Tun, a colossal wine barrel built in 1751 with a capacity of over 220,000 liters. It's a monument to the region's viticultural heritage and the lavish tastes of its former rulers. Below the castle, the city's intellectual heart beats strong. cobbled lanes and a long, lively Hauptstrasse, one of Europe's longest pedestrian zones, hum with the energy of students and the gentle murmur of café chatter. Home to Germany's oldest university, founded in 1386, Heidelberg has long been a hub of academic and philosophical thought. Across the river, the Philosopher's Walk offers a path for contemplation and one of the most famous views in Germany. This sun-drenched trail lifts your gaze above the rooftops, offering a perfect panorama of the castle, the old bridge, and the city nestled in the valley. Thanks to a unique microclimate, lemons and cypress thrive here, and it's easy to imagine how generations of poets and thinkers found their inspiration on this very path. Ideas seem to grow on trees. Down on the Neckar, the city's green ethos is on full display. The riverbank, or Neckarwiese, becomes the city's communal living room on sunny days, a place for picnics on the grass and watching the world go by. The commitment to sustainability is evident in the quiet, emission-free solar boats that share the water with traditional gliding shells from the university rowing clubs. This dedication extends to the surrounding nature. Heidelberg is a city that is walkable, sustainable, and pristine. It actively protects its beautiful valley and the dense forests that surround it, ensuring that its natural treasures are preserved for generations to come. Overall, Heidelberg presents a perfect harmony of mind and spirit. It is intellectually alive, yet aesthetically timeless. A city that buzzes with youthful energy while remaining deeply connected to its romantic past. It's a place that invites you to slow down, read a page, and simply savor the view. Our journey into Germany's natural south begins where reality gives way to romance. Turn a bend in the Bavarian Alps, and myth appears. Neuschwanstein, King Ludwig II's fantasy perched on a rugged cliff. It's a sight so familiar from countless images, yet seeing it in person feels like stepping into a waking dream. This isn't a fortress built for war, it's an architectural poem. Its location was chosen not for strategic defense, but for sublime beauty, a panorama of white towers rising above emerald lakes and quilted fields. Ludwig, the reclusive fairy tale king, envisioned a private refuge, a world away from the political pressures of Munich. He was a king out of time, a soul devoted to the heroic sagas of Richard Wagner and the chivalry of medieval dreams. He poured his personal fortune, and then some, into this private stage set, a stone and mortar homage to operas like Tannhäuser and Lohengrin. The castle was never finished, and Ludwig himself only lived within its walls for a mere 172 days before his mysterious death in 1886. Just weeks later, his private sanctuary was opened to the public, a twist of fate that would ensure its legend. Inside, intimacy meets staggering opulence. The throne hall, designed in a magnificent Byzantine style, was intended to represent the Hall of the Holy Grail. Yet, it was never completed, and remains without a throne, a poignant symbol of Ludwig's unfulfilled vision. The Grand Singers' Hall, inspired by its counterpart at Wartburg Castle, was a space for music that was rarely, if ever, used for its intended purpose. Ludwig's obsession with the swan, a symbol of purity and the heraldic animal of the Counts of Schwangau, is everywhere. Swan-shaped spigots and intricate carvings mask what were, for the 19th century, astonishing luxuries: running water on every floor, a hot air central heating system, and even a telephone line. An artificial grotto, complete with a waterfall, further blurred the line between living space and theatrical set. To truly appreciate Neuschwanstein's setting, you must explore its surroundings. For that iconic photograph, make your way to the Marienbrücke, or Mary's Bridge, which spans a dramatic gorge. From there, hike the forest overlooks for different perspectives, then descend to find quiet contemplation on the pristine shore of the Alpsee. The ideal base for your visit is the charming town of Füssen. Its romantic old town is a delight of pastel lanes, presided over by the hilltop Hohes Schloss. For centuries, this was the heart of European violin and lute making, a craft that continues in small workshops today, filling the air with a quiet, artistic spirit. A practical note: visiting the castle requires planning. Access to the interior is by guided tour only, and tickets sell out far in advance, so book online. These strictly timed tours are essential to protect the fragile murals and delicate interiors from the breath and humidity of millions of annual visitors. The experience is crowded, yes, but the flow is efficient and deeply moving. From the fairy tale peaks of Bavaria, we travel west to a landscape steeped in a different kind of folklore: the Schwarzwald, or Black Forest. Its name comes from the dense canopy of dark firs that blankets its rolling hills. This is a place of storybook meadows and winding streams, the very woods where the Brothers Grimm found inspiration for the shadows and light of their enduring tales. Here, craft runs as deep as the forest roots. Woodcarvers, glassblowers, and most famously clockmakers keep centuries-old traditions ticking. The cuckoo clock, a whimsical icon of the region since the 18th century, is a testament to the ingenuity and artistry born from long winters and an abundance of wood. Freiburg, famously sunny and fiercely sustainable, serves as the forest's lively gateway. Its medieval lanes are interwoven with a modern green ethos. Look down as you wander, and you'll see the Bächle, a unique system of small water channels that has cooled the city streets for centuries. A historic model of climate-conscious design. While the forest canopy is captivating, a world of subterranean wonder lies beneath. Prehistoric dripstone chambers, like the Erdmannshöhle, offer a cool, silent counterpoint to the sun-dappled trails above, showcasing geological formations that have been growing for millennia. The Black Forest is a paradise for active travelers. Hike through gentle valleys, or tackle a section of the legendary Westweg, Germany's oldest long-distance trail. Chase magnificent waterfalls like those at Triberg, or paddle the serene waters of Titisee. And after a day of exploration, there's no better reward than to soak in the healing thermal waters of a spa town like Baden-Baden, a tradition stretching back to Roman times. Two scenic routes offer breathtaking ways to experience the region. The Schwarzwaldhochstrasse, or Black Forest High Road, strings together a series of stunning viewpoints by car. Meanwhile, the Black Forest Railway is a marvel of 19th-century engineering, tunneling through mountains and crossing valleys on its dramatic journey from Offenburg to Konstanz. Finally, our path leads us to the southeastern corner of Bavaria, where the landscape turns truly grand. This is Berchtesgaden National Park, a realm of jagged limestone ranges, crystal-clear lakes, and a profound quiet that rings like a bell in the crisp mountain air. The heart of the park is the Königssee, an emerald jewel nestled among towering peaks. To preserve its tranquility, only silent electric boats have been permitted to cross its waters for over a century. Halfway across this fjord-like lake, captains traditionally pause the engine, raise a flugelhorn or trumpet, and play a short melody. The sound returns, perfectly and hauntingly, from the sheer rock face of the Falkenstein Wall, a moment of pure alpine magic. The boat lands at the iconic pilgrimage church of St. Bartholomew, with its distinctive onion domes. From here, a short, beautiful walk leads to the Obersee, a smaller, even more pristine lake. On a calm day, the surrounding peaks double on its surface with such flawless clarity, it feels like a painter's trick, a perfect mirrored world. As Germany's only alpine national park, Berchtesgaden operates under the philosophy of "let nature be nature." This commitment to minimal human intervention allows its fragile ecosystem to thrive. If you're lucky, you might spot rare edelweiss clinging to high ledges, chamois navigating impossible slopes, or golden eagles soaring effortlessly on the thermals. But the region's story also lies deep underground. The Berchtesgaden salt mine has been in continuous operation for over 5 centuries, the source of the area's historic wealth. Today, a visit is a thrilling adventure. You don traditional miners' overalls, ride a tiny train deep into the mountain, shoot down long wooden slides once used by the miners, and cross a mirrored subterranean brine lake on a raft. The cumulative effect of this region is one of profound peace and awe. It's a place that invites you to slow down and connect. Whether you are listening for an echo on the Königssee, trekking from one mountain hut to the next, or tracing the ancient story of salt, Berchtesgaden offers an experience that lingers in the soul long after you've left its peaks behind. Dresden marries Baroque splendor with hard-earned resilience, the Florence on the Elbe. War reduced it to rubble. Today, palaces and churches rise again, housing state collections of global caliber. Face Raphael's Madonna and her famous cherubs, Renaissance intimacy in Saxony's heart. The green vault dazzles, ivory, gold and gems displayed in opulent, restored settings. Stroll the balcony of Europe, watch Elbe steamers, and hop spotless trams across a walkable center. Across the river, the Neustadt's courtyards and murals add playful modern verve. Reconstruction is a global love letter. Stones tell of reconciliation, art, and the human spirit. Minutes from Dresden, the land turns mythic. Saxon Switzerland's rock cathedrals rise from forests. The 1850s Baste Bridge stitches pinnacles together. Cross it, and feel the world drop away. The Alps sculpted this labyrinth. Flat-topped mesas and deep green ravines repeat to the horizon. Hike the painter's way. Gentle riversides or iron ladder scrambles through the very scenes that inspired romantic art. A protected park asks light footprints. Stay on paths to save fragile sandstone and habitats. From the water, cliffs loom like organ pipes. Boats and kayaks give a gentler, contemplative view. Overall, unforgettable, invigorating, and humbling, Saxon Switzerland is Germany's sculpted hymn to wild nature. For our finale, we head north to Rügen, Germany's largest island and summertime soul. Here, miles of pale sand meet quiet brackish lagoons called Baden. Jasmine National Park's ancient beaches, UNESCO-listed, march right to the chalk cliff edge. The Königssee rises nearly 400 feet. Stand above turquoise water and feel the Baltic breathe. Romantics painted these very vistas, art and nature entwined. Seaside resorts, elegant villas, wooden verandas, and grand piers echo a 19th century golden age. Piers stretch like exclamation points into the sea. Beyond glamour lie quiet harbors and Putbus, a princely neoclassical plan in white. Prehistory whispers from megaliths and pagan sites. Rügen's story runs deep. Prague's colossal Nazi-era resort now mixes museums with new life. History confronted and repurposed. Arrive via Stralsund's Bridge, another Hanseatic gem worth lingering in. Bike the island, forest shade to sea spray, on an excellent web of cycling paths. Or ride the Resender Roland steam train, nostalgia with sea views. Walk Yasmin's cliff trail for shifting perspectives, then see the cliff's true scale from a boat. Swim, beachcomb for amber, and snack on smoked herring at a seaside smokery. Simple, perfect. Overall, sea breezes, easy days, and a different Germany. Rügen closes our journey on a bright, briny note. From Alpine heights to Baltic bluffs, we've sampled Germany's astonishing range. Dynamic Berlin, cozy Munich, the romantic Rhine, and Hamburg's tidal heartbeat, each with its own rhythm. Fairy tale valleys and castles, brainy river towns, and deep fragrant woods. Here, ancient and ultra-modern coexist. Climb a Gothic spire, step into a bunker, then catch a high-speed train. History buffs, Berlin and Dresden. Nature lovers, Saxon Switzerland and Königssee. Romantics, Rhine castles and Heidelberg. Follow your interests, Germany will meet you there. If this guide helped, please like and subscribe to True Path Travel for more thoughtful travel videos. Tell us your top German destination in the comments, we read them all. Until next time, travel safe, and auf Wiedersehen. Germany's shelves are full. Where will you open the book?